It's relatively close to what I envisioned it to be. So the idea was to be that um, cocky, arrogant business kind of guy who really just reminds you of your dickhead manager at work who you've spent Monday to Friday, 9 till 5, grinding your teeth at every time he sends you an email or every time he calls you into a meeting. You just want to hit him in the face. That I want to remind you of him when you come to a wrestling show. You come there to relax and chill out, and I just want to send you straight back to work and make your life a misery. So that's the general gist of the character, and it's pretty much panned out as I hoped it would, and it's gotten over well as I hoped it would. So yeah, we'll keep on moving forward with this and see where it goes.
Like the character itself, is it based on like a real life boss that you've had, or like someone Because it's like I think everyone's had one of those bosses, right? At some stage.
Yeah, it's no one in particular. It's just an amalgamation of all of my own personal frustrations with my 9 to 5 job that I manifest outwardly as this character. Yeah, over the years, I've come across some, cocky, arrogant bosses, some who are completely clueless, yet, are in charge. So you've got to do what they say. So, I'm just taking out all of my frustrations on the fans as the character.
Yeah, because it's so interesting because it's like for me, like this type of character, like we really haven't seen anything like what you. I think IRS back in the 90s, you could
Yeah,
probably compare it, but it's completely different because you're not like a tax a guy or an
yeah,
accountant.
I tried to stay away from being the boring accountant like he was. It's just sort of the guy who just throws all the business jargon at you, the kind of person you hear on those motivational podcasts talking about how well their startup business is doing, and it makes you want to hate them so much. So yeah, I just throw out all of the big words that people don't understand and make them hate me for it.
What like as far as the character goes though, like for yourself, when you sort of like, you mentioned to me before that, you came up with this character, right? So,
Yeah.
when you're coming to that stage of like Green Dingo up until like, all right, now it's time to sort of branch off into something else. Like, are you bouncing ideas off people? Or are you like, no, you got like, wait till you see what I got? Like, are you going to like people you're training with and coaches and stuff and like saying, hey,
Yeah,
look, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm thinking. And are you
yeah.
getting that sort of like feedback or just sort of bouncing?
Yeah. So people had seen glimpses of the character at training. We do promo class nights roughly once a month. We do them where that's your chance to throw some stuff at the wall and see what sticks. So everyone comes up with their own character ideas and gives them a road test in front of all the fellow trainees. There's no judgment there, so you can get as crazy and wacky as you want, and we'll give you some honest feedback about it. So yeah, ever since in the early days when I started the MBA, that was the path I was heading down as the dickhead business guy, and it was pretty different to what everyone else was doing, and it seemed to get some good traction and some good reactions from everyone else at training. So once it came time to debut a character, it was already pretty much not fully rounded, but I had a solid idea of who he was going to be and how he was going to get across